No, something special, my brothers and sisters. Something requested. Something that I never really completely explained to you that how I meditate. A draconic meditation. What is a draconic meditation? Completely different than a normal meditation. Of course, a lot of people cannot meditate. Of course, in the beginning, I also had no idea how I should begin such a meditation or things like this. But it can be. Yeah, you don't have to be 100%, focused on just letting it go or relax. I'm actually a very stressful person, very stressful. I had a lot of negativity inside of myself. And of course, it's not forbidden because the dragons themselves are, like I said, also dark. And this darkness lives inside of us. This meditation is not to get rid of the darkness, but to be one with the darkness. One with every darkness and light. Actually, to become 100%, 50-50. That you don't fight it, but you become one with it. A draconic meditation is as well, like I call it, a transformation to become a dragon at that moment. And the best place that you can do that is where you will not be disturbed, because this can take a long time. And like I said, you don't have to be 100% be concentrated. Like I have to. Oh my goodness, no! You don't have to do anything. Like even if you bow down before the dragon, that I sometimes do before my dragon altar, that can be considered as a meditation because it feels good. It feels right to kneel down before my dragon, even though my dragon said don't do it, but I do it for myself. I do it for me. You know. How to start something like this. Like I said, every dragon is different, so it can be also different with you. But I'll give you an explanation how I do it. I just go inside of this first and sitting like I'm doing right now. Most of the time surrounded by greenery like you see here. Because greenery and the smell of it reminds me of Tiamat a lot. You have to find a place where you can be a dragon and feel yourself great. You can also do this in front of your dragon altar, where no one will disturb you. It's very important, no one can disturb you. And so I sit down just like I sit now, and I just breathe heavily. I just breathe heavily and try to connect with my soul. Of course, this takes a while. It's not like it becomes like I can find my soul. No, I have to forget about everything, forget about the world, forget about my humanity, forget about what I'm going to do tomorrow, and forget about what happened yesterday. Forget about every human face that I've ever seen and just become much more than that. I open and close my eyes all the time, to see where I am. And sometimes when I close my eyes, I imagine myself, sitting here not as a human, but as a dragon. Of course, that doesn't mean that I'm going to say I'm a dragon, but I feel my soul, and my soul feels draconic. But this has to become the overhand. This has to come up. And that is what I do inside of the beginning of my meditation, to calm down and to breathe heavily, like and with every breath that I take, I become closer with my spirit, a draconic spirit. So what I actually try to do is to search down for my spirit, like to search down and to let it become much more. The first time that I've ever felt that and it was with the dragon actually touching my soul, and the dragon ripping my soul out of my body. And that is when I've ever felt my soul for the first time. And I want to connect this with this again whenever I try to meditate. And whenever I try to meditate, I have to become completely quiet and forget about humanity. Forget about all you know or think you know. All you need is your instincts. Like breathe. And whenever you are ready, inside of your mind, you have to see yourself. You have to astral project at that moment. Of course, like I said, you don't do this like whoop and this happens. No. Take your time. You have all the time. And you just have to forget about your own humanity. Try to go outside of your body and see yourself becoming, changing inside of a dragon, a transformation that you can, even without even opening your eyes, you can even feel it all becoming the dragon, everything becoming the dragon. And that is a draconic meditation, that you will become them, that you will become what is inside of your spirit. That is the reason why my nails are so big, because I sometimes see them as claws, and that helps for a meditation. This mask helps for a meditation, it feels much more that you will become a dragon, and that is also part of my draconic meditation. It's actually very intense, and you might say it's just imaginary, but actually no, you really become the dragon inside of the draconic meditation. And much more than that, you move sometimes as well like the dragon, but while you are sitting down. And a dragon moves, is very special. It's like reptilian, very much reptilian energy that you can feel surrounding you. That your dragons are with you, your dragons are around you. It's like they are giving you the energy to become one of them, to become the dragon. And that is that can be very intense. This energy can be, while you are breathe the energy, breathe life, breathe fire. That is also that you need to try to do, to connect with your own soul, but also with the fire that is your soul, the fire that you can feel inside of your throat, the fire that you can exhale. Finally, the closer that you become the dragon, the closer that you can breathe fire, while you are constantly trying to breathe. Open your eyes, close your eyes, that depends on you. I sometimes open and close them all the time, and every time when I open my eyes, I see the world again in a different dimension, a different place. And that is where you have to go inside of a draconic meditation. You travel to a different dimension, you travel to the dragon realms. That is what you do with a draconic meditation. Like, sit down, think about the dragon, nothing else, nothing more. Just go and think that this forest, or wherever you are, is your cave, where you live without humans, where there is no humans. And normally this should actually go well, because your spirit is that of a dragon, and that is what you need to find during a draconic meditation. You have to find the place wherever the entrance is of your body, of your soul, and you need to find it inside of this meditation. You need to find the entrance, and you need to find where inside of this is your dragon soul. Where is your dragon soul? You need to find it wherever they are. Where is your dragon soul? And that is where you have to find it during your meditation, but also to feel well. Breathe in and out. Just breathe heavenly. Breathe the fire. Breathe the energy. Breathe the dragon gods. Breathe like this, my brothers and sisters. Become the dragon. And eventually, when you are the dragon, you have to see yourself like a dragon is meditating, like a dragon wants to communicate with your own self, with the forest, with nature, with the dragon gods. Just communicate with each other while you are like this, while you are the same thing, the same energy. You are talking to the dragon gods during your dragon meditation with a dragon tongue, with a dragon language. So you have to find your own spirit. That is the most important moment. And whenever you find it, open it. Become one with everything around you. Become one with nature and the four elements. Become one with the dragon. Become one with who you truly are. So and don't hesitate, just relax. Do it in front of your dragon altar. Do it undistracted. Very important, undistracted. Whenever you are distracted in the middle of your meditation, it's like, what is happening? Everything is chaos. Like you are in the middle of transformation of your dragon. And so Like I said, breathing, that is where it all begins. Breathing heavenly, in and out. And the more that you breathe, the more you can feel the fire inside of your throat. It means that you are breathing your own soul, your own draconic soul, that you are more and more doing like this. And like I said, forget about humans. Forget about your own humanity and just live in the surroundings wherever you are. Every time when you open your eyes, you're supposed to be in a different dimension. Every time one gate further until you are in the dragon realms. And when I meditate inside of this forest, I need to be sure that I'm alone, and I need to be sure that I'm surrounded by the most beautiful part of nature. Or in front of my dragon altar. I film and make videos a lot in front of my dragon altar, but in fact I try to meditate a lot of times when I'm in front of my dragon altar. I even meditate so much that I even gave myself to the dragon at that moment, because I felt my draconic spirit the most whenever I meditated. And for a lot of years I refused to say something like I have a dragon soul, but it was because of my dragon meditation that I felt my dragon soul so much that I could not and no more could, say that it's not. A lot of people laugh with this, and I know where they are coming from, and they are not taking it serious. But this is for you. This is only meant for you. And I want to share it with you because I know that there lives inside of you also a soul that needs to be searched, and you can flourish. You can let it flourish, you can let it open and have the breath of the dragon, have the fire, have all of the elements inside of you, all of the dragon gods, the energies. You are a child of the dragons, so you can also have a draconic meditation. A draconic meditation can be very harsh because sometimes you don't have to fight against the darkness. You only become the darkness. You are one with them. This is not a meditation to get rid of the darkness. No. Just don't get rid of the darkness, because darkness will always return. Become one with it. That is a draconic meditation. Become one with your own darkness. And sometimes you need the darkness. And that is what dragons are. Dragons need it. Dragons need the light. Dragons need the darkness. They are one with everything. They don't make choices. And that is also what happens inside of a dragon meditation. You become one with the darkness. You learn from this. You learn from every single thing you see or experience. So but like I said, every dragon is different. So how you meditate can also be different. But the outcome is actually a bit the same. To try to find your dragon soul. Try to find it and let it communicate with the dragons by your side. That, my brothers and sisters, is a dragon meditation. And how I do it can take hours. That I can sometimes, for once, I was even here having a dragon meditation, and it was dark already for a lot of hours. I was also having meditation. I had a connection with a moth. My spiritual form in different gates. A moth that I was so hard and so far away inside of this meditation and transformation that I even could communicate with a moth. I talked about this before. That is how special a draconic meditation can be. How the further that you go, the more paranormal stuff that can happen, because you are traveling to different dimensions with it. Traveling always closer and closer to the dragon dimension, to the dragon realms. So I was even so close that I could even talk with insects, that I came to learn that this was actually an energy that comes from me. This energy was the dragon himself. I was so close to the dragon that I could even communicate with the dragon. And that is why I call it a dragon meditation, a dragon transformation in this case. A draconic meditation is actually a transformation. Just to leave this dimension, just for once, to leave it behind. And the dragon is one with nature, so the best place actually to do this is surrounded by nature. But if you don't have a place like this, in front of your dragon altar, and in that case, let no one distract you, because this is important. The draconic meditation, I do it a lot of times because I want to be with the dragon. That is my entire goal, to be with the dragon. So I did this meditation to be with them, and once it succeeded, it was amazing. It's amazing. A draconic meditation Let us go to the dragon so close you have no idea, might have no idea. But I recommend this to you, my brothers and sisters. Just sit down, close your eyes, and think about the dragon. Everything is the dragon. And you have to become the dragon. You have to be the dragon. The closer that you are with the dragon, the more that you are one yourself. You have to see through your fingers. What is inside of your fingers? What is surrounding your fingers? What is everything around you? That you even have a tail, that you even have horns, that you have scales. Everything changes whenever you are meditating. And whenever I was meditating, like I said, I could even communicate with the insects. That is how far it can be, how far it can go. But also, like I said, everyone has their own way of meditating, but the goal is the same thing.